Hi, I'm Karen Scale. This video gives you some tips on how to deal with difficult people. I just want to give you one definition of a difficult person because we all have our own variations of difficult people. So one definition of a difficult person is someone who can be quite aggressive, maybe someone who's quite bullying, someone who is generally unreasonable, someone who's often unpredictable, and potentially can be quite intimidating. Now, inside each of us is a difficult person, and we can all be difficult at times. What I define as a really difficult person would behave in their difficult ways most of the time. We might find them at work as a colleague or a client. They can be the most senior person in an organisation, and in the family they can be a parent or a parent-in-law, and they can be a real challenge around the table. What can really help, it's important though that we don't take these people's behaviours personally. You will find probably that most people find the same person difficult, so it's not just you. What I find a useful trick is to imagine them wearing a sign that says, "It's not just you that I'm unreasonable with, I do this to everyone." Then it helps you not to take it personally. Whenever you notice someone behaving unreasonably, even if they're not normally a difficult person, what I find really helpful is to remember the following. Literally, it's this: every obnoxious act is a cry for help. So these people have probably been on the receiving end of much pain and difficulty in their lives and just haven't been able to let these experiences go. So they carry them around them and they project them onto other people. So what can work really well is to treat them as if they are in pain and to really open your heart and feel compassion towards them. Whether you express that directly or not, it's really important for you to feel that. It's very likely that these people are feeling inadequate, they're feeling unloved, and it can really help them to send them love, even though that might not be what you feel naturally inclined to do. And a very easy way to do that is simply visualize them and imagine love and also white light coming their way. And you can do the same when they're there, or you can think about them in your imagination and send them this love. Whilst you may wish to change the behaviours of these really difficult people, what I can tell you, and you know this already I'm sure, it is really difficult to do so by just asking them to change. It can work though to be extremely assertive yourself and to refuse to allow their behaviour. And it can also work to simply walk away at times that you're feeling bullied by them. You might find this challenging, but this can really work to respect the difficult person and to expect them to do likewise with you. And also to see the good qualities within them, because you may know, and I often say this, inside everyone is a Hitler and also a Mother Teresa. So look out for the Mother Teresa type qualities that these difficult people have. One of the best ways of dealing with them is literally to accept them as they are, and to keep in mind something that I find really tends to work well. When we accept people, that can often facilitate them changing. One thing to avoid is trying to make them reasonable or arguing with them. It's very unlikely to work. You can usually expect them to criticize you, that's likely. But one way you can disarm that criticism is to simply thank them for their opinion and to see how you can use it for your benefit. Because I imagine there will be a grain of truth in their criticism. So what they're giving you in that criticism is a gift that you can use. So like anything in life, including difficulties, there are always upsides. Here are some of them. Ask yourself these questions. Are these difficult people in your life to help you? Perhaps they're there to help you build your self-esteem. Perhaps they're there to help you build your communication skills. Perhaps they're there to help you with your relaxation skills. Are they there to tell you a few home truths about yourself? Can you be difficult at times? Are they there to have you notice where you can be difficult and to nudge you to change? Because the world is a mirror. What we see in somebody is there within ourselves. Perhaps they are simply there to provide you with some entertaining stories to dine out on. This might sound strange, but I can invite you to be even grateful for the gifts these people bring you. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me how you are dealing with difficult people, and tell me if your own behaviors have changed or are changing as a result of listening to this video.